この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
With SurfsharkVPN, you can change your computer's location to view hidden content, like shout factories, tokushoutsu, that will help you to catch up to Hurricaneger. And you can even watch every single Ultra show from Ultra Q to Ultraman Rube. You also can use SurfsharkVPN on many other streaming services like Netflix. Like King Olger's, SurfsharkVPN has multiple important components. It encrypts your internet activities, so no one can track or steal your data, because you don't want some alien crime boss to steal your data and then sell it to some suit named John Toy or something. You also can change your IP address to hide your location and avoid tracking, protecting your data and privacy while using public Wi-Fi or networks that you don't trust. Keep your digital freedom while traveling to internet-restricted countries. You can also set up one Surfshark VPN account and use it on an unlimited number of devices. And for $2.30 a month, not including tax, for the 2-year plan, which comes with an 82% discount that also grants you 2 additional months for free. You can also get Surfshark's amazing bundle that contains not only the award-winning VPN, but also the great antivirus, search and alert. And for $41.88, not including tax, by using the link down below, that not only helps you to stay protected while surfing the web, but also help this channel out. So, I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. And now to your regular scheduled programming. Well, these 2 episodes acted as the setup for the show, giving us snippets of the recurring characters, Ultraman Regulos, a little bit about the lore of the Cosmos Beast-Style, more stuff about alien magma, and actually where the show fits into the timeline. Let's start with where the show fits into the timeline. And to my surprise, this show actually occurs before Ultraman Leo. In the first episode, L77 still exists, and alien magma didn't blow it up yet. Well, in the end of the first episode, they did blow it up.
Nice fucking model!
But it was really interesting and actually kind of unique to see, because there wasn't enough shows that are connected to Leo that actually existed before L77 exploded. I don't count Ultra 7 because Ultra 7 came out before Leo even was an idea. Pretty much the setup for the show is after alien magma destroyed L77, they came to D60, and a new alien magma that we never heard about, being Vulcan, the leader of the attack on both L77 and D60. Here's the thing, we never heard about this Vulcan. This is literally the first time they ever put him in any Leo lore. But here's the thing, he's so unimportant, Super R production didn't even give him an original suit. They just used the Armored of Darkness suit from Ultraman Mebius. When he came to D60, he injured the master of the school that Regulos trained at, and also that master was the person that approved Regulos to stay in D60 when he just kind of crash landed into the planet. Now Regulos is on a search to get revenge on Vulcan. It's a very simple and kind of cliched story about a young student wanting revenge on the person that injured his master, and when the story continues, he learns that revenge isn't really the option. He would probably learn from the weird master that doesn't confide by the rules, and he's a bit of a weirdo. It's pretty much every martial arts movie, or at least kind of like the westernized martial arts movie, just in space, and people wearing really cheap costumes. Which, well, this special is supposed to take place in the Showa era, so it does make sense. Let's talk about some of the characters. Ultraman Regulos is an insomniac that landed in D60. He was found by Spacia and was approved by Master Aldo to stay after seeing the intensity in his eyes. As a character, Regulos is very cookie cutter, almost like a shonen protagonist, very much kind of like, oh, I want to be the best, I want to be the greatest fighter there is, I am so emotional, oh kind of thing. That's Regulus as a protagonist. He's very much the cliche of a young martial art protagonist. I'm not saying he's a bad character, but he is very much two-dimensional. Him being an insomniac is really cool. Maybe this would give us slightly more than what Ultra Galaxy Destined Crossroads gave us, which the only thing I remember is him being in the film for like 10 minutes and talking about a lot of the characters in this special in past tense, almost like saying that yeah, they're gone, or at least they're captured. I don't really remember a lot from Destined Crossroads. Again, I would like to know more about him. I hope I will. Then there is Diaz. He later becomes Absolute Diavolo, which actually he's like, in my opinion, one of the most interesting characters in the show, because I want to actually see how we get in contact with Absolute Tartarus and how he actually joins the kingdom. This would be cool. It's pretty much probably going to be him being jealous of Regulus because, oh boy, he's so strong and he came in and was just approved to be here while I needed to beg day after day until I was being in. Pretty much the best friend getting jealous of his friend and he just descend to villainy. As a character that appeared slightly more and had, I would say, more character as a villain, I'm more interested to see Diaz. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm actually more excited to see him than anyone else. And also, I just want to add to it, Subaru Production knew they're never going to use Orb Burnamite because they absolutely butchered that suit for Diaz. For a suit, also for a suit that's going to be thrown away after this special is over. The rest of the recurring characters are not that interesting, in maybe exception of 3. You know, the Alien Magma are just show era villains. They're there to just be an obstacle to our hero. The show is not going to do anything interesting with them because, well, they're the Alien Magma. They're just dickheads. But to the 3 characters that I kind of found like the show is going to do something with them, like Foros being one of the instructors of the school. He kind of looks like the hard ass but cool instructor that's going to open up emotionally to our heroes. Aldos being the master of the Cosmos Beast style, which he is kind of the overly used powerful master cliche that gets injured but fights no matter what, and seeing something special in our main character. Then there is Specia, the person that actually found Regulus when he actually crashed down to D60. She is actually pretty much the only girl there, so she is inherently special already, but at least she's not the prototypical girl. Yeah, she has some quote-unquote cliche girly things, but the show does present her as competent and confident enough to be above both of our heroes, or at least both of our semi-leads in Regulus and Diaz. For everybody else, it kind of like they molded into their own thing. None of them really got anything to really feel special yet, but let's just wait it out. All of the fight scenes were great. The CG left a lot to be desired because Subaraya Pro CG is most of the time really good, so I don't know why it's really bad. I specifically remember scene in the second episode close to the end where Regulus kind of fell down to a hole and he's in kind of this bended kind of area, and you can kind of see when he walks or when he steps there is like particle effects, and you can clearly see when they begin and when they end. It's kind of funny looking, and I think the only big problem that I have with it, it's very much feels like a movie they just cut down to like 5 parts. They should just like release it as a film and that's it. So I don't believe that I'm actually going to talk about part 3 and 4 separately. I'm pretty much going to put those two together as an overall kind of review of the entire thing. So yeah, what you thought about the first 2 episodes of the Regulus miniseries. Okay, some news about Legacy of Ultraman Dyna. It is coming out, don't worry. I am just working on the script because a lot of the production history of Dyna is very scattered around, and most of it was written in Japanese, so I need to actually translate a lot of it. So I need to at least make the translation kind of make sense. I will probably finish the script around beginning to middle of next week, and then I am actually going to start recording and editing, so I can clearly see middle of this month is going to be, you know, the release date of that. I am not sure on specifically the date, but yeah, Ultraman Dyna kind of looks like not that interesting production wise. It's very kind of dry, but it's way more going to be a 1-year anniversary to this channel. So yeah, thank you very much. I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring my channel. Yeah, if you liked the regular special, comment below, let me know. Thank you very much for watching the video. Subscribe to my channel if you didn't. Have a great rest of your day.